Okay, so let's take it back. It started last week, and we talked about it on the pod when in the in-season tournament when Halliburton did the Dame time.
Yeah.
And Dame in the press conference was like, "Nah, he did his thing. I've done it before." But, it comes back around. And we talked about they play again next week. So we knew the stage was set right there. So once again, love the in-season tournament because it created this thing. And now we're rolling into this week. The first thing we saw was Giannis elbow Halliburton after a great play. Halliburton dunked it.
That's the first of last night.
Yeah.
The start of last night's fuckery. You started with the elbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you think that there was some selling going on right there? Because I thought that was a pretty solid
there was
shoulder,
both.
elbow,
I think Halliburton sold it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he fell a little bit too fast and aggressive. It was almost like Hulk Hogan gave him like the people's elbow or something like that.
There
was
one angle, though, that looked like Giannis really... And Giannis is a big dude, man.
No, I know. He definitely put a little something on there, though.
Yeah,
it was intentional. Halliburton punches it, says something real quick. I think that was in front of the Bucks bench as well. Giannis kind of checks him.
But we both, when we saw it, said that's kind of the kind of stuff we don't... It's not dangerous, we kind of like stuff like that.
I don't mind I don't like how it got... What we're about to get into. That's a little crazy. But I like the Giannis little bump to Halliburton. I like the little check.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, bro, you've been talking that shit,
Yeah.
And you got us last time in the tournament. Now you're over here talking. I'm going to give you something.
Also, he's the hottest guy in the league right now. Everyone's talking about it. So they're like, you know what?
And Giannis has been that. He's been the guy in the East.
Yeah.
Him and Embiid back and forth kind of running the East. Now this, new, young, little point guards coming in here kind of disrupting things. You kind of give him a little check. Right. I don't mind it. And like you said, last game in the in-season tournament, you got this guy hitting threes doing the Dame time celebration in front of Dame. And doing all type of, he was talking, I do this too. All this stuff in front of Milwaukee. So, and against them, obviously. So I love that. Keep going. What else happens?
Aaron Nesmith looks like he flips Giannis on a foul.
Yeah, and his hands are wrapped around
that didn't look like a flop to me. That looked like a legit.
No, that was real.
That was legit. Giannis's brother Thanasis.
Oh my God.
But we talked about this though. That's why he's on the team. He's not on the team for his ability or anything like that. He's on the team he's Giannis's in-house security guard, right? Like that's kind of what it is. And that's what you want from your, 12th guy.
I can't call him in-house security guard. There's just no way, bro. No, but that is his older brother. He's on the team. So by nature, already he's going to be defensive of his younger brother, let alone a situation like you said where he's the 15th guy in the team. Giannis is the best player in the team, and it happens to be his little brother. He understands why he's there, and he adds his value to the team in his own ways with his energy and excitement and all the things that he does, right? He sees that foul go down hard. My man that was comedy. I don't mind him even reacting emotionally at the time. That can happen. But then after just...
No, Bobby Portis...
But then, no. But then Bobby got in there. Crazy-eyed Bobby.
Menacing look in his eye.
That guy just looks like he has just seen it all. Those eyes pop out of his head. He gets that look. Crazy Bobby. Oh, my God. That was so funny. Naismith at first was talking, and then after, you see this guy foaming by the mouth and, eyes popping out. You can see, there's, a video cuts back to Naismith. Naismith was just like... Let's say, bro, this guy's even in a game, bro, I'll talk trash to you. We didn't even go face to face. But after 10 seconds, if I look over and you're still foaming with the mouth, it's just brother, it ain't never that serious.
Yeah. But I hope one day that I'm able to love something as much as the city of Milwaukee loves Bobby Portis.
They love him.
That was crazy. They love him.
They love Bobby.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of, I love it though. It's kind of dope. That's what you get when you win a championship there and you're a core member. That's not the star. Those people are usually we always talk about it. They're beloved in a different way because Giannis will always get the attention, and so will Middleton and Drew. But Bobby's that other guy that was there that was extremely valuable to what they have going on and their success. He reacts, goes crazy, and then it's just kind of mayhem after that. Then the game ends. And
the game doesn't end. The game's out of reach. The Pacers pull their starters.
This is what,
I saw Dame, Middleton. I saw Giannis. These guys were on the court till the very end.
No, it was personal. That game was 100% personal. This was, you guys were talking a lot in the in-season tournament and you beat us. We got you a week later. We're going to send a message and we're going to win by 20 and play our stars all the way through the damn game.
Yeah.
And
Giannis was leaking out, dunking.
Giannis is going for 64.
Yeah.
He made it clear. First off, I I would have grabbed the sharpest thing in that damn thing after the game was over and stabbed the hell out of that ball. If he would have got that ball back, it would have looked like fucking. By the time Giannis got his ball back, it would look like Leatherface or something.
What do you mean? You would have signed it like it was a cast. You would have signed that thing. I would have messed that thing up. No, listen. I knew something was going on. Remember, at the end of the game, I was like, normally we would turn the game off. You and me were like, no. We gotta see this thing to the end. Because first of all, Giannis is getting a franchise record, right? He keeps dunking. I'm like, something is going on here. This game is not going to end quietly. I wanted to see what Rick Carlisle did at the end of the game. I wanted to see what was going on.
Did you see the video of the tunnel when it was like Jay Crowder and Giannis's brother, I believe? And it was like the whole Pacers team, and like Carlisle was in the middle. Like it looked like he was talking. I don't know what was going on.
He can get intense too.
Yeah, he was in the mix a little bit. I think it looked like that rivalry. If it wasn't one before, there is one now. It started with the in-season tournament, and I don't even think the Pacers really knew how personal it was going to be until this game started going on when the starters are in there and Giannis is in with a minute left, up 20, dunking, trying to go for this money. It got weird at one point where everybody watching is like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Yeah, and
then the fouls happened. And then the game ends, and then Giannis is running back in the tunnel to get that damn ball was insane.
It was crazy. Seeing him run like that and people unable to hold him back was crazy.
Well, how are you going to hold, bro? You can't just hold someone like that back. He's a gosh damn avatar. He just runs in the back of the arena, and then we don't know what's going on back there. I would have loved him to fly on a wall, just sitting there watching everything kind of go down, but.
So Giannis had 64 and 14, franchise record. His career high. Do you know who had the franchise record before that?
Brandon Jennings?
Michael Redd with 57. Shout out to Michael Redd.
Okay. How much did BJ have?
55.
I knew he was
in
right
his
there.
Seventh game ever, I believe. Crazy. This is a Brandon Jennings kind of. We're Brandon Jennings fans. We like him. We watched two mixtapes the other day.
I like his mixtapes.
Yeah. So Giannis gets so what do you think about this? Giannis gets the career high, the franchise record. Giannis is going to be, he already is probably a top 20 player of all time, right? This guy has his career high. This is probably going to be his career high, most likely, for the rest of his career. And they try to give the ball to the Pacers rookie, Oscar Tshiebwe. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tshiebwe. And who do you think gets the right to that ball?
Man,
the rookie that scored, he also scored in the finals of the in-season tournament, but that doesn't count. A rookie who wasn't even a first-round pick or anything like that, or Giannis at home, a franchise record, a career high. Who should get that ball?
Listen, let's just call it for what it is. Let's just give this the easy answer. Who's that ball supposed to go to?
Right.
Do I have to spell that out for you?
And it's just crazy. Like 20 years from now, they're like, Giannis, career high 64? Yeah, where's the ball at? All right, we gave it to Oscar Tshiebwe. Like, no.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
It's his ball, and he's at home.
And I'm first off, and I'm happy for Oscar. I'm happy that guy was able to get in the game.
No,
and
that's
get a
an
bucket.
awesome moment.
I'm happy that even in the in-season tournament, like you said, the final game, he's in there to get a bucket. Like that means obviously he's making do with the minutes that he's getting and trying to get more minutes in the league. Watched him play at Kentucky.
Of course.
He can play.
He was a player of the year in Kentucky.
He was that guy can play some ball. Just young, waiting his turn. With that being said, career high for a two-time MVP, someone like Giannis, Hall of Famer, the ball's just got to go with him. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's no different than man, when we played Kobe Bryant on his farewell tour and he was giving out his jersey, bro, and Chris Paul and Blake were on the team, did I think after the game I was going to get that jersey from Kobe when everyone on the team wanted it, or did I think Chris was probably going to get that jersey?
Right.
Who got the jersey?
Yeah.
Chris. Was I like, man, that's not fair. He's the best player on the team. No, it's just the way it is, man. Just take it and move forward. That's just what it is. I don't need to. Everybody's always trying to be fucking logic,
fair,
and this, man, just do what we know what should be done, and then let's just keep it pushing. It should have been Giannis's ball, but they're being fucking petty about it. But they were being petty because they let Giannis in with 3 minutes left to go in the game, fucking cherry picking to get 60 something. And they're like, yo, y'all already up. You've already dominated the game. This is extra. You know what I mean? Then you combine that with the hard foul on Tyrese, which started it in that game. So then they hard foul back, and the whole Bucks team reacts. So at this point, it's already petty for petty. We're just going to, and if you really want to talk where it really started with Tyrese being petty with the Dame thing.
Right.
So this has been back and forth. Each team has thrown a shot at one another. Game after game. That's fine. You can do it. Just know it always comes back around. Week later, Giannis has 64. You know what I mean? Like that's just the truth to the game. So I don't mind it. I love it. I think it's funny. Again, you don't want to see this on a night-to-night basis, but this is the type of stuff that like creates a hostile but fun and entertaining playoff environment. If we get a fucking Milwaukee in what other time would you ever want to see that series, man? Think about it. And ask me this. Whenever have you ever asked yourself for a Milwaukee Bucks Pacers series? Even last year with Halliburton there, even this year, I know Halliburton's played well. It is way more entertaining now knowing that each team's mutually have a distaste for each other.
Of course.
And it just makes things more competitive. And they both have had success versus each other already. They've beaten each other.
But like, congrats, Indiana. Last year, you had a rough year, last few years. You're now a part of rivalries. You're in the end-season tournament. You're being talked about. Good things are happening in Indiana.
If you're an Indianapolis Pacers fan, if you're an Indiana Pacers fan, you got to be happy right now.
Yeah.
This team has been bad for a long time. And then it's been like mid for like a weird amount of time. Then you had like years of Paul George, obviously were really good back then. But since then it hasn't. And now you're having like success with this young, super talented point guard. High-paced offense. Coach has had an impact. You're having success, some good trades, some good young talent. Like, here we go. And now you guys are like now starting some trouble with the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, this is if you're a Pacers fan right now, everything's looking on the up and up.
Yeah.
And if you're a Bucks fan, everything is already where it's been. You guys are still one of the top teams in the East. Right now, you got the Pacers and, Sixers are right there on your shoulders. Everyone's looking up at the other green team. They're the best team in the East.